Hi guys, it's Cliff again, and I am now in Singapore. So if you know me, you will know that I normally live in London, and Singapore is where my parents and where I am from. So now I have gone back home, and just for a while, and I need to fix my bedroom. So I'm going to show you my bedroom and see what we can do. Hi guys, this is my childhood bedroom. The last time I slept here was 10 years ago. Look at everything. Okay, it's a bit of a warehouse right now. Everything's in the wrong place. My bed is under the aircon. The desk is in the path of the entrance. There's a big pile of lamps over here. This is not good. We are going to fix all these things and I'll show you what I do. See you soon. Okay, so this is the layout of the room as it is right now. You have the door over here, flanked by on either side with two wardrobes or storage units and a wall of windows over here. Now this has a few problems because of where things are located, and we'll start with where the bed is. Now if I took the wardrobes away, you'll notice that the door is not centered to the room. It is slightly more to the right, making this half of the room slightly wider than this half. So theoretically it does make sense for the bed to be here because it's further from the door. However, because the hinge is here, the door opens like this, you enter the room on a slight leftward bias. So you will see the bed first, making this half, even though it's bigger, slightly more exposed and open. Whereas this smaller half is a little bit more private and quiet, and that is where the bed should be. If we took this desk away, the bed will be here. There's two ways to lay the bed, either like this or like this. This is the standard way to do it, but because there's so little space here, when you enter the room, you walk straight into the bed, so this becomes a kind of a barrier and it splits the room in half. Instead, I will put my bed like this. However, I will lay my pillows or cushions along the wall side so that it feels a bit like a day bed or a couch, and it just makes it feel more daytimey. Now, as for the desk, it used to be here. This is not a good place for the desk because there's three ways to sit on it. You either sit here, in which case you're right next to the door. Here is even worse, your back is against the door, and if you sat here, you are backlit by the windows. It is much better for your desk to be closer to the window, so let's take these two chairs away and just sit like that. Not like this, but more like that, and then your bed can come here. In this entire room, the best place to be is here. This is known as a command position. Around here, furthest from the door, you have space in front of you, a nice solid wall to give you support. And that is where I will be sitting on my desk, which is on this particular chair. The rest are just like for you to do other kind of activities. As for the two armchairs, I will just put them opposite the bed to create a nice little sitting arrangement. Because you enter from here, that's the first impression. This area needs to look nice from when you enter. So this is the layout of the room. The next thing you need to do is to just put some nice indirect lighting to give it the mood, which you will see in the after. Hi guys, are you ready? Come into my room. So this is it. The first thing is that we have moved the desk to the furthest part of the room, closest to the window, so I have lots of natural light. This is west facing, so the sun is really strong, and that's why I have my blinds down. But where I'm sitting here, I get light from the side. I can see the entrance. I have a nice bed behind me with a lamp to be a nice backdrop for my virtual meetings. And where the chairs that used to be here, they are now located over here to create a nice little backdrop for me to make TikTok videos and all things like that. And where the bed used to be here, although this part of the room is wider, I have decided to put the bed on this side instead. And the reason is because the direction the door opens, it opens this way, you can see over here, which means that when people come in, they will look towards that way and making the bed area more private for me to sleep. So now you know!